Oh, I gotta rotate my device. How about that? What is going on, people? I'm gonna leave you lot to get in there for a bit. I got very bad connection. How have I got very bad connection? What the hell? My connection should be cool. What the hell? Got time to get up. How's it going, Amanda? How is it doing? How is it doing? I got bad connection at the moment, so my stream may be messing about every now and again. So just kind of bear with me, guys, yeah? I didn't even actually let people know. Uncommon, my brother, what is going on? Good to see you're in here, boy. Because I didn't even tell anyone that I was going to be up in here. I only told people on my Snapchat. But it's good to have people jumping up in here. We're going to wait for a couple more people to get up in here. So, yeah, I feel you. Trust me. So, same as me, boy. It's Friday. I ain't got no job. And I ain't got shit to do. Ray, what's happening? Carol, how is it going? I'm okay, you know. I'm not too bad. I'll say, man, I'm enjoying my Friday off. I ain't got no job, so I ain't got shit to do. 6-day temporary work assessing you. Shut up, bro. Is it? What does that entail, man? What's that? Is that just like sort of youth working and shit? Though? What sort of what youth are you? What's the age of the youth that you're working with, bro? Western Goddess, what's going on? Yeah, you knew I was gonna be up in here. I swear you got me on the Snapchat as well, right? That's the only place I told people I was gonna be up in here, on Snapchat. It was just like a random thing. I woke up at like 7:30 this evening, and I just thought, right, let me go live, man, because I did promise you guys that I was gonna do this live thing like every Friday. So yeah, man. Oh, the nursery youths. And they choose what they think the right. Oh, okay. I feel that, bro. I feel that, man. That's good stuff, Uncommon, bro. Anything that's helping out these youths, man, get to it, bro. That's the way I see it, man. Anything that's helping out these youths, get to it, man. We ain't helping out these youths enough right now, man. There's so many knife crimes, so many acid attacks. Like, we need to be chatting to these youths now, man. Highly, bro. I'm telling you. I love kids though, man. I'm telling you, like KMD, I love the kids, man. I love the kids, man. I got a new niece gonna be on the way soon, man, and she's gonna probably steal my heart as well, man. I'm showing you. Not even probably, she will steal my heart. My new niece on the way, so yeah, man. I love the kids, man. I love the kids, but it's like I really wanna work around with these teenage youths, man. The teenage boys and girls, man. Like, trust me. I really want to work with like the 14, 15, 16-year-olds, 13-year-olds and that, man. I'm showing you, because it's like growing up during the time when I grew up anyway, it's like the same shit that they're going through right now, but it's like it's more savage life now. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like back then when I grew up as a teenager, there was morals to this shit. You know what I'm trying to say? It was codes. You know what I'm saying? It was like, nah, like, you don't do that. You can do that, but you can't do that. Don't do that. But today, this day, with these youths, bro, no morals, no code. They're just like, fuck that, fuck you, and fuck everyone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what? St. Lucian, yeah? Bro, I'm St. Lucian as well, bro. I got like St. Lucian Strashen background, bro. Trust me. You can't deal with teens, Amanda. Hey, look, teens are hard work. Can't lie to you. They really are hard work, but it's gotta be done, man. You know what I'm saying? We were all teens at one stage as well, right? And we can always remember how the headache we gave our parents when we were teenagers, right? Or some of us, most of us gave the headache. Like, we gave our parents headaches when we were teenagers. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, be on by 10, you turn up by 12:30 just to be a cunt. You know what I'm saying? But trust me, man, it's crazy, man. But I feel that though. I feel that, man. Anything that's helping out people right now, bro, because everyone's tripping right now about this whole net neutrality thing, man. And to be honest, I don't really know much about it. All I kind of just, like I say, I just proofread a lot of shit. Like, I read like the back page synopsis of shit. I'm just like, I don't know why everybody's tripping. Like, I understand why everybody's tripping, but I don't know why everybody's tripping. Like, what the fuck? Bigger things are going, people. Bigger things are going, man. Trust me, dirty partying. Dirty partying. Well, I didn't anyway. Like, I wasn't really much of a going out person back in the day. I think I must have went to like about 5 raves during my whole teenage years. Like, trust me, I wasn't really much of a raver or anything like that, man. I'm showing you. My thoughts on the Bitcoin. B, Western, I'm not down for Bitcoin one fucking bit. I've posted how many videos where I've been saying that money is fake, they're going to get rid of currency soon and all of that shit. And to me, this Bitcoin is basically proof. Like, it's proof that money is fake. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? It's like, for instance, when you get paid from your job at the end of the month and then you check your account and you're like, what? I got 1,000 something something in it, but that's not in your hand though. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? It's not in your hand. It's just numbers on your screen that tells you you have this much. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not fucking with the Bitcoin thing, because even this net neutrality thing, I'm seeing now that this net neutrality is going to fuck up people's Bitcoins. A news post this week about a sex ring that was circulating through Oh yeah, I read about that, Uncommon. Bro, I saw that on my Facebook here. Because there's like one of my sister's homies, she always posts about anything that's going on in London. And it's like, I saw that. And it was the picture of like the Stratford, obviously the Stratford shopping centre. And I was like, what the fuck? But then again, I heard that as well about, I'm not sure if you heard about it a couple of months ago with a chicken shop as well. A chicken shop, I can't remember where this chicken shop was. I think it was in South London or East London. But they must have, some 14-year-old girl that must have went in there at like 2 something in the morning asking for help or asking for directions or something like that. And they pretty much kind of locked her in the place, and they raped her and used her as a sex slave and everything like that as well. Bro, this shit is crazy, fam. Like, this shit's happening all the fucking time. Like, we're hearing about this all the time. We're hearing about all of these sex slave shits that's going on. Centoya Brown, I did a video for that as well. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? This shit is crazy. Like, to say we're grown big as adults can... Bruh! Uncommon, why are you telling me this for? Like, I haven't been speaking about that. Brother, I've been speaking about this. You guys have seen my videos. I just realized yesterday when I was going through my videos, I've made like 100 plus. I was like, what the fuck? But I've been speaking about this. Like, I've been speaking about this, about how they're legally trying to bring in pedosexuality. And then now, throughout social media all this week, everybody's chatting about this shit. Like, everybody's chatting about it now, about how people are making how many videos. Do you know how many videos I've seen of people talking about pedosexuality becoming legal? And I'm just like, I'm just sitting there just chilled. I'm like, I've been telling motherfuckers. A police officer came out on the news and told motherfuckers. You lot didn't care then. You didn't care. Like, you always wait for shit to happen. Why do we always wait for shit to happen before we start chatting about some shit? Like, I can't understand this. This is why I don't care about anything no more. I'm literally disinterested in so many things right now. I'm disinterested in so many things. I'm disinterested, man. Like, I've been talking about this, been talking about it, how many of these Hollywood people now are all getting run up for so many shits, when Elijah Wood came out and told us time ago, like Frodo Baggins came out and told us time ago. We didn't care. We didn't care. You know what I'm saying? And then we hear about my man. That's what I'm saying. You don't see angry parents or nothing like that. And this is my point. Like, I'm not a parent, but the way I act as if I was a parent. Like, I act as if I was a parent because I love my niece and my nephews. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? I'm just like, nah, like, bro, what the fuck? What in the fuck? And then you had how many hundreds of thousands of people marching for this whole Libya slave trade all throughout London last weekend. And I'm like, what the fuck did you lot achieve? Like, what did you achieve, really? What did you achieve? You're marching for this shit, but ain't nobody marching down to number 10 Downing Street looking to fuck somebody up because we have a bunch of pedophiles out here. Like, ain't nobody trying to do that. People are turning up right now. Like, people are getting dressed to turn up right now. Like, parents are dead in their head, I'm showing you. They really are. They're dead in their head. Like, they've lost the fight. And I don't like that. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? It's because it's like, with all of these distractions, because we have to work so much and we have to work so hard now, It's just like a lot of us are losing the will to fight anything now. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? We're losing the will to just fight anything. So we're just chilling. We're kicking it now. I'm just like, what the fuck, man? I can't deal with that shit, man. I really can't deal with it. I can't. Yeah, chilling, billing, still not winning. Still not winning, man. Cause it's like I say, yeah. It's like I chat to a lot of a lot of American brothers and sisters on my social media, whether it be my Facebook or but particularly particularly my Facebook. And it's like I was asking, yeah, remember the hurricane? Remember the hurricane? Yeah, everyone's chasing paper, like chasing this fake shit. But remember that hurricane that happened in Texas? And then there was like I saw a news video, yeah, of FEMA trucks taking like the victims of the hurricane to Walmart. And I've been asking, does anybody know what happened to those people who were taken by FEMA to Walmart? Like, does anybody know? Because I know people remember about the Jade Helm project last year. I think it was last year in June or July, the Jade Helm project, where they closed down a whole bunch of Walmarts. They closed down a whole bunch of Walmarts and were practicing martial law type shit. And I'm like, why are Americans still sleeping, bro? Yeah, they're waking up, but you know what it is, yeah? You know what it is? Like, people just still don't want to accept. That's what it is. It's cool to wake up, but you have to accept the world is fucked. We are being fucked. The type of shit that is going on that they don't want us to know about, that they kill people for. We still don't want to accept that shit yet. People still don't want to accept that somebody committed suicide with 2 gunshots to the head. Like, people still don't want to accept that that's bullshit. This is what I'm saying. Those, bro, look. It's still not war. Yeah, it's still not war, bro. It's, yeah, his story for a reason. I don't know, man. Like, I really don't fucking know. Like, that's just all I'm at. That's where I'm at now. Like, I'm at the point where I don't fucking know anymore. I don't know what we can do. I don't know what can't be done. Like, I don't know what's next. I don't know what's around the corner. I don't know what could happen tomorrow. I don't know what could happen next week. I don't know what could happen in the next hour. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when I was saying with this net neutrality that I don't really know much about. It's just like I never heard anything of this, and it's like for the last 2 days everybody's speaking about it, and I'm just like, well damn, like fuck. Yeah, I've been saying that, you know, I've been saying we've got to understand law and that, man. I'm telling you, like, we've got to really get our knowledge up on just like the basics of law, because it's like, when you think about it, yeah, it's like there's a British library size fucking room on law books. Like, that's how much books there are on law, because this shit is so fucked up in the first place anyway. Like, what is it? What do you say? Something like over 2,000 laws or some type of shit. Like, I'm just like, bro, like, you got all of these laws, but the same people that wrote these laws are the same people that's just who know like the fucking the back roads to take on this shit, like, so they don't have to pay tax, so they can have tax havens, so they can be running sex pedophile rings and all of them type of shits and not be arrested for this shit. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? We're still waiting to find out who the fuck is being arrested for Grenfell Tower, even though they gave us a memorial yesterday. 6 months later, you're like, here's a memorial for you guys, but who the fuck is responsible for this shit? You see what I'm trying to say? Like, wagwan. Like, we're still waiting for justice on Grenfell Tower. Everybody's forgotten about it. Like, you don't hear from any of these residents anymore. Where are these residents now? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then all of these teenagers that have just surprisingly gone missing in Enfield. One of them was found though. I think the brother's name was Timothy something. He was found. But I think there's still like 7, 8 teenagers missing from Enfield right now. Who's speaking about that? Who's speaking about that? Teenagers missing, all in the space of like days. Like, you see what I'm saying? And then I'm hearing about it. I'm hearing on the frigging radio when I'm coming back home from work. Yeah, there's a memorial for Grenfell Tower. I'm like, what kind of fuckery is that? What kind of fuckery is that? Even like the black soldiers who went to World War, I think it was World War Two, they just got their fucking memorial and shit. What? What? Bro, this is the world we live in, people. I've been saying this. This is the world we fucking live in. And these are the people we have to walk past and interact with. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they'll never get justice. They will never get justice. They will never get justice. It's all part of gentrification, yo. Trust me. It's all part of gentrification. And it's messed up. Because it just shows you that like there really is no fucking heart. You know? Like there really is no heart. There's no heart for anyone, man. And it's like the internet was going crazy over that fucking Keaton Jones bullying shit. Like, spoke about that as well already, man. So I'm not even gonna go deep into that. But like I say, it's a Friday chill. So if anybody wants to chat about it, we'll chat about it. But look, we're cannon fodder. I keep saying it. We're just cannon fodder on an assembly line. Like we're all in an assembly line, and then our children and everyone else comes after. That's it. We're just on an assembly line as cannon fodder. You know what I'm saying? Cannon fodder. We're like extras. Look, bro, 60k stops bullying. Like, you know what I see is his mumsy is a fucking G. She's a racist G. Like she cleaned the fucking internet for 60k. For 60k because she's a single mother and it's Christmas. And bro, what the fuck? And then people want to get mad after. Like, bro, people want to get mad at the celebrities that came out and backed the shit. And then they were like, well, where were you for Tamir Rice and whatever else have you? But I'm just like you should expect this from celebrities, and you shouldn't even expect anything from celebrities anyway. Like, why do we still expect anything from? Let me tell you something now. I always say this anyway. Like, if there's one quote unquote celebrity whose word I will focus on, Styles P. It's pretty much the only Dunny. Styles P. Keep shit real. My man opened how many juice stores in the hood? Juice stores in the hood because he cares about people's health. He cares about people's health. He doesn't feel Obama when he signed the Dark Act and all of that shit. So where so many black people love Obama, he doesn't because of the Dark Act and the Blue Act and how many other fucking acts that he signed as well. But people still love him because he and his wife slay. It's because of these words, like I keep saying, it's because of these fucking words that we use today. We're now stupid. So everything's lit, everything's turned, everything's savage, everything's slay. Yeah. Oh no, man. Shit's crazy, yo. Trust me. But she'll keep the money. She'll keep the money because they can't take it from her. They can't take it from her. They've already given it to her. Can't take the money from her. People already done paid up. People already done paid up. Can't take it from her. I mean, what are people going to do? Sue her? Is that what they're going to do? They're going to try and sue her for false allegations? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You got a frigging woman out here right now who drove a car down the freeway with her baby on the roof in a car seat, and she got probation for this shit. She got probation for this shit. Bro. Look, man, this is what I'm saying. Like, they'll cry white supremacy, they'll cry this, they'll cry that, but it's like the same thing where it's like where one day like we'll all speak about like how fucked up the world is, white supremacy, racism, and then bang, tomorrow a holiday drops. Let's forget all of that shit. Let's go out, spend all of this dough. It's like even right now they're calculating how much money we're going to spend next week on Christmas. Like they already know. And then even Boxing Day, they're already calculating how much billions we're going to spend on this particular fucking day because they know about us. Like What does that tell you? That tells you they know about us. They know our moves. They know our walk of life. They know exactly what we're going to do because they can calculate how much we're going to spend. And then most of the time, they're always surprised because we spend more than what they calculated. Bruh, shit's crazy. Yeah, it would disappear fast, but she's still going to have a nice car. She's going to have a nice car. She's going to have hella drugs. She's going to have hella drugs, hella six packs, a few kegs, crazy parties. I would like to turn up. Shit. I don't party enough. About Prince Harry marrying the what's up, Polaris? What's going on? Marrying the American. I don't think nothing of it. I don't care. Like I told you, I don't care. I'm disinterested. Like I'm disinterested in everything. Like people were getting crazy on the Instagram with that shit. There was the positive ones, the positive posts and the negative posts. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Like, I really don't care. Something may end up being like a Diana thing as well. I don't know. Like, trust me. Like, I really don't care. Because they're not my royal family. I don't care anything about the royal family. I'm going to be real. It's not my prince. Whether she's black or not. Whether people want to argue on whether she's black or not. Because it's the same shit all over again where it's like, you got the positives where people were like, alright, cool, a black woman's marrying into the royal family. And then she's the same complexion as Kendrick Lamar's woman. But then people were saying Kendrick Lamar's woman's not black. So I'm just like, we're like, everyone is fucking confused today. Like, everybody is confused today. Like, I don't know what I want for people. Like, you say she's black, but then you say Kendrick Lamar's woman, who is the same complexion, isn't a black woman. Like, I don't understand. So I really don't care. I'm disinterested. Like, I've seen all of the pictures and the posts and whatever with him in the Nazi thing and partying with other white people in blackface and shit, but I don't care. I really don't care. Like, I really don't fucking care. Like, he's in the army and shit, but I don't see him on the front lines, and I really don't care. Because I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck we ever got a royal family in the first place. Like, do you just steal a bunch of gold and diamonds and rubies and jewels and shit and then just call yourself a king or a queen? Like, is that how you become royal? How do you become royal? I'm trying to figure this shit out. How did King James become King James? How did these people become king? Like, I know how the African man were king. We have the minerals there, like, you know. But how does everybody else throughout the world become kings and queens and royal? You know? Like, everybody's confused today, man. People are just, like I said, there's too many distractions. I posted a video. There's too many distractions in the world. Everybody's arguing amongst themselves about what we are and who we used to be and what we should do or where we should be at. I'm just like, bro, when the fuck are we going to bring in the Venus Project? Like, when are we going to bring in the Venus Project? Real talk. That guy had some insight, man. I can't remember his name, but if those of you who know about the Venus Project, that's real, yo. Like, you got socialists, communists, rightists, leftists, democratics, republicans, laborists, I don't know what the fuck any of these are, bro. Like, I don't know. It's just all confusion to me. It's all confusion. Like, what the fuck are these things to me? Like, what are they? Can we just at least have a fucking system where everybody's nice? Like, where everybody's nice, where I don't have to work these stupid hours that I have to work, where I actually have time for myself, for my family, to live, to go different countries without a fucking border control, without people talking about illegal immigrants, but yet illegal immigrants are all over the fucking world anyway, if we're going to use that word. Like, it's almost just like we're speaking about people as aliens, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you're an illegal immigrant, like, you're an alien, you came from a galaxy or a star far away, you know what I'm saying? So we've got to regulate you right now to make sure you ain't on some shit, bro. The people, well, I don't know, man. So I really don't. Like I say, the world's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, artificial. Not real. Trust me, they're corporations, man. They're all corporations. The trilateral, what they call that thing? Is it the trilateral or something? The US, UK, Europe, and Japan or some shit like that. I don't know, man. Look, I say the world's fucking crazy, man. Like, we ain't got time for anything right now other than burning the motherfucker down. Like, that's what I believe. I believe we don't have time for anything but to burn this motherfucker down. Yeah, but exactly, uncommon. Cause you know what? Cause I sit down and I think about this shit. I'm like, right, I'm gonna go out and buy a car. This is why I don't have a car yet. I don't even have a license yet. I've still got my provisional. Cause I don't see a fucking point. Cause I'm like, you go out, you buy a car, you spend how much thousands on this car. You gotta put insurance on it. You gotta put tax on it. You gotta get the MOT on it. You gotta put petrol in that motherfucker. And then you still gotta pay parking to park your fucking car. Like, so you've given me this so-called privilege, this so-called luxury of buying a car, and I still have to pay to park this motherfucker, and then I still have to pay because I might drive into a certain area of London. Like, is this what you're telling me? I've got to pay all of these fucking taxes on whatever. Like, I was at Tesco's just a minute ago, and I wasn't paying 10p for the fucking bag. So the woman was like, the Tesco's worker, she was just like, you gotta pay for the bag. I'm like, are you gonna call the feds because I'm not trying to pay 10p for a fucking plastic bag? Is that what you're gonna do? Is that what you're gonna do? I packed my shit and I walked out. I ain't got time for this shit. I ain't got time for this shit. I'm like, you're making peas as it is. And then even you right now, forcing me to pay 10p, you ain't gonna get no bonus for this shit. You ain't getting no bonus. You ain't gonna be able to go to your manager and say, yeah, manager, I made someone pay 10p for this bag today. Can I get a bonus? That's not happening. Like, you're already being paid shit wage as it is already. Why are you trying to enforce this shit? Like, I say this about people that work in McDonald's already, and I feel sorry for people that work in McDonald's. And I'm just like, if I worked in McDonald's and someone came in there, yeah, even though if I wouldn't work in McDonald's, but if I did, and someone come in there ordering their 20 nuggets, I'll just give man a hella bunch of sauces. I'll give man a hella bunch of sauces. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not getting extra because I'm just giving man one sauce. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's so many charges out here for so many bullshit. I look at this, I said the same thing about bus fares as well. Because I remember when I was going to school in secondary school and I'm paying 20p and then 40p and then 50p and then 60p and then 80p and then £1. And then now you got to pay £1.50 on your Oyster card and you can't even pay change anymore. Like, you can't pay change anymore. Bro, it's just crazy. Yeah, the congestion charge. You see, this is like another way, yeah, where I knew politics was bullshit. When I used to work with my uncle when I was 16, 17, yeah, and we used to take the long ass drives to places like Norwich and all over the place to fix people's bathroom showers and shit. And it's like we used to always listen to BBC London radio. This was during the time when Ken Livingstone was the mayor of London and Boris Johnson was campaigning to become the new mayor of London. And during Boris Johnson's campaign, he was saying he was going to get rid of the congestion charge that Ken Livingstone brought in. And the minute he became mayor, he increased the charge and expanded the area. That's when, at 16, 17, I knew politics is bullshit. Absolute lies. And people can't see this shit. They still go through this shit every 5 years. They still go through the sequel every 5 fucking years. Still go through it. Listening to the same bars. They listen to the same lyrics every 5 years. But we don't speak on what really matters. What really should be going down. All of these apartments that's being built every single fucking day. Every time when I'm traveling to and from work, there's a new apartment block being built somewhere, charging man saying from 400,000 for a fucking apartment block. And I'm like, all of these apartment blocks and ain't no solar panels on the top of these motherfuckers. Ain't no solar panels. Ain't no homeless homes. Don't speak about homeless homes. Homes for the homeless with internet, a little internet cafe in there and whatever to get them back into the world. Nothing like that. But no, we put spikes down for where they used to sleep. That's what we do. We put spikes down for where homeless people used to sleep. This is what I'm saying. Like, all of these cribs all over the fucking place being built. Every fucking week I see a new apartment block being built. Like a bunch of places that used to be shops, like a row of shops that used to be shops, are now closed because it's now being knocked down to be new apartment blocks. Like, for those of you who live in Hackney, because I know I got some people on here that live in Hackney in that year. I was coming back from work, and in Clapton, where the Clapton church is, I come to find out that old school pub that used to be right there on the corner by King's Gym is like a fucking antique shop. One of those artsy fartsy yuppie antique shops. Couple steps from that are like two little coffee bakery types. I'm like, where the fuck do these motherfuckers keep coming from? Why is it that I have to walk past seven bakery coffee type yuppie shops? Why is it? Why is it? If it's not apartment, it's a coffee bakery type yuppie shop. Why is it? Where are they getting the dough from? I ain't getting help like that. I'm still trying to land on a bunch of money. I'm still trying to fall over, slick trip, and land on a bunch of money. Shit's not happening. Bro, you see, look, you see, Uncle, you see E15, yeah? Because it's like, E15, because it's like the plaster in that whole Stratford area. Because this is like, even Stratford, like, Stratford is crazy to me now. Stratford, I was saying to my sister the other day, I was saying to my sister last week, I was just like, Stratford looks like fucking Manhattan right now. Stratford City looks like Manhattan. And I ain't never been to Manhattan, but it looks like Manhattan. Bro, like, what the fuck? Yeah, bougie bars and I'm like, what the fuck? Where are these coming from? Bare empty flats. Bare empty flats. I'm just like, what the fuck? What is going on with the fucking world? Like, you see what I'm trying to say? Like, they're charging man stupid dough for rent, like, for a little bed sit. A one bedroom bed sit, like 700 a month and shit. Like, my older brother's crib, he's got the best bachelor's crib ever. And he pays a decent little rent on that. He's got the best bachelor's crib ever. Trust me. But these places are way too expensive right now, man. They're way too expensive. And like, I'm just like, where the fuck do you think we're getting the money from? Because these jobs ain't paying man enough right now. They're not paying man enough right now. Wages ain't going up as much as they should be right now. Like, the way living rates are right now, why is it that I am not on a standard £15, £20 an hour? Like, jobs can certainly afford that shit. They can certainly afford that shit. You can afford to pay me £20 an hour. Why am I not on it? Why am I not on it? Why am I not on £30 an hour? If I was on that type of wage, I'd be turning up 2 hours early. Real talk. I'd be turning up 2 hours early. I'd be putting in work. You see it? You know what? Alright, cool. Let's wind down to the talks of the universe, yeah, with NASA. Because you got like you got your flat earth theory, you got your globalists, you got your hollow earth people, you got your halo ring type people. I'm of the opinion where it's just like, you'd be surprised on what we could possibly be on and what could possibly be out there. Like I say, the mind cannot comprehend anything. Like, we cannot comprehend anything. One thing I know about NASA is that NASA is a lie. I know that that moon landing was a fucking lie. Do you know how many videos I've seen after that moon landing, and even videos like in the year 2000 where so many people working for NASA or whatever are all like, we don't have the technology anymore to get us to the moon. How can you not have the technology anymore to get us to the moon? How come? And then I start thinking about Transformers Dark of the Moon. I start thinking about Transformers Dark of the Moon, and on the other side of the moon that we don't see, there's an alien base or some shit like that, which is why we haven't been back to the moon. The earth could be flat, the earth could be a halo ring, the earth could be hollow. We don't fucking know. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Because the earth, the flat earth theory people, they believe the reason why they don't tell us the earth is flat is because there are many other islands on this flat earth that could be populated, but they use this whole the Earth is like the Earth is just is too populated right now sort of shit. But like I say, I'm open to all theories. I'm open to all theories, but it's just like for those people who believe who in globalists who believe that, it's just like, well, you haven't had any actual proof either. You haven't had any actual proof or any actual real videos, because I swear NASA have even said all of their pictures of the Earth have been computer generated. Like, I swear NASA have said that it's all been computer generated. We don't know. Like I say, we don't know until we all learn how to fly and get up there. We'll find out whether there's a dome or not. We'll find out. But we don't know. We really don't know. You studied it for 2 years. Well, look, Polaris, look, like I said, I am open to the whole flat earth theory, because it's like I'm 50-50 on this shit as well. Because it's like I've always had my own sort of theories about this shit as well, and it's just like I can't, you know, I don't know what to believe. Like I say, I don't know what to believe, because we've been lied about so many fucking things. We've been lied about so many fucking things. So I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe. That's why I say, like, I will be open to believing the Xbox Halo theory law, you know, forerunners and precursors, you know, and that there was an ancient human race that was more technologically advanced than we are today. Thousands, millions of years ago, there was a more technologically advanced ancient human race. Possibly, maybe. There's a big fat cover up, like the cover up here is so big, like it's so fucking big. We are all underneath the marquee. We're all underneath the marquee tent, you know, partying away, still turning up. That's what I say, man. It's just like, even with like the whole Matrix that was written by Sophia Stewart, the Matrix that was written by Sophia Stewart, it's just like, I can see that shit. I can see that shit. I can see that shit too, like, you know, I can see that we may be plugged into some fucking computer, you know. I can see that shit. There's a big cover up in everything, man. There's a big cover up in everything. Like I say, all of these people that discovered truth and they've been killed and then been thrown down as suicide, and, you know, like big dramatic worldwide events like Titanic and things like that. Because people say, like, some of the most richest people in the world that died on the Titanic, they were the people that were against the whole Federal Reserve Bank. And then a year later, the Federal Reserve Bank pops up out of nowhere, like after the Titanic, and these this is what I'm saying, like, we really don't fucking know. It is too much to fucking comprehend right now. You see what I'm trying to say? It's too much to comprehend, and we just do not want to even try to accept this shit. Like, we don't even want to accept this shit, because it destroys the whole fabric of what we've been living in for however old we are. You know what I'm trying to say? It's why they say, like babies and young children can see ghosts and spirits and supernatural things like that, because they haven't been indoctrinated and programmed by anything yet. You know what I'm trying to say? I can believe that shit. I believe that shit. Yeah, the airplane that went missing. Try look, trust me. Yeah, look, Carol, for real. Because I remember I had a Rottweiler as well, man. I miss him so much, man. He died 3 years ago now, man. But I had a Rottweiler as well, man, and he used to always sense that shit as well. He used to always sense that shit. There was one time when I was out walking, because I used to love walking him at late nights. That's how I kind of trained my eyes to be able to see in the dark and shit. Because when you got a Rottweiler, you need to be able to see in the dark. Trust me. But it's like, trust me, I used to see some mad shit when I was out there with my dog, man. I used to see some mad shit. And even he used to get a little whammy and shit, or just start barking for no reason, like, you know. Weak wetback sucker. That's the real shit. Look, man, people don't want to embrace truth though, man. Oh, a husky, yeah. I love huskies. I was thinking about getting a husky and a Rottweiler, mixing the both of them. It's crazy, but look, yeah, man. People don't want to embrace any truth. People ain't ready, man. This is what I'm saying. People ain't ready. They're not ready to stop doing what they normally do. They're not ready to stop being consumerists. They're not ready to to stop turning up. They're not ready to post stupid frigging pictures and videos on Snapchat, and people are not ready. Like, they're not ready to stop doing any of this. They're not ready. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is what I'm just like. After everything that I've been learning and throughout these years and shit, like, I just kind of got to the point of just accepting, just like, people ain't ready for this shit no more. You're gonna get small pockets, small little or one raindrop of people in a big ocean. You're gonna get one or two raindrops in a big ocean every now and again, but it's not fucking enough. We need a big boy tsunami. Like, we need a big boy tsunami. And then everybody else who isn't joined into this tsunami, they get washed over. And that has to be the fucking case also. That has to be the case also. Nat Turner had that belief. He was like, those slaves who ain't ready to fight for their freedom, they need to die, because they're gonna be the ones to hold us back and get us right back into the point where we're trying to fight at. See what I'm trying to say? So those are those people who ain't trying to accept and see the truth and see what's really going on. They're the ones that have to be washed over. Like, I posted on my Facebook yesterday as a status, those of you who fucked with Busta Rhymes, because Busta Rhymes has always been one of my favorite artists, always. But his album Extinction Level Event, the Burial Song, the last song on the album Extinction Level Event, the Burial Song, focus on what he's saying. He's not spitting, he's just talking. The Burial Song, that was some real shit, and that was right before the year 2000. And when people used to speak about, oh, the year 2000 is when the world ends, that's when it did begin. That's when it begun. Like, not as how we believe, like a deep impact or Armageddon type shit. No, through the system, through everything we believe, through our civil law, through our civil rights, all of that shit. I don't even like the term woke. I don't even like the term woke uncommon. I don't even like the term woke. I hate that shit. Turn me up some. Look, man, like, I hate the term woke. It's like, I don't even know what word man should use. Like, I'm just like, I just like to say I'm aware to this shit. Like, I'm aware to this shit, because we just live a hashtag life today. Like, you know, everybody lives a hashtag life and a social media life, a likes and shares life. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, even throughout all of my videos, I've never actually been telling you people like, comment, subscribe and share. I've never told you motherfuckers that. Never told you like that, because I don't give a fuck about that. I'm just here to talk some shit. If you don't want to listen, then listen. You know, conscious. I use the word conscious in different things. Like when I was talking about with sleep, like being like waking up from sleep. Like, we must have some conscious to be like, oh, it's time to wake up, and then you wake up 2 minutes before your alarm goes off, and you're like, you fucking dickhead. How do you wake up before your alarm? That's conscious. I don't even use Twitter. I'm gonna be honest, Carol. I don't even use Twitter. I don't see a point in using Twitter. I was thinking about deleting that the other day, because I'm using up too much space on my phone right now. I can't even update any of my apps, because apparently I'm using up too much space. This is one thing I hate about technology. Like, I bought this phone this time last year. Well, about a month. It's gonna be, yeah, a month's gonna be a year, and already this phone is fucking up, and I've got to buy a new phone already again. It's some bullshit. Oh, chatting about the Rashad Charles. Yeah, hey, look, I'm still pissed off that video got deleted by fucking accident. I'm still pissed off because that video was blowing up with the views. It was blowing up with the views, and I was having some good fucking arguments and putting some racist motherfuckers in their place as well. And it's like, with that video, I put out a second one about a couple weeks later, when the news came out that he didn't swallow any drugs. He didn't swallow any drugs. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's like, that's fucked up, man. Shit, man. There's a couple videos that I did, man, where I've had random people on the street like, oh, rant radio. Like, damn, shit. You saw my video? Yeah, like so many people said he injured himself and all of that shit. Look, man, trust me, the minute I saw that video, I didn't even want to watch it as well, man. But the second I saw that video, I fucking knew what time it was, because I've had that same shit too. I had the same type of shit too, but with another 5 extra officers to go with it. What do you know about fighting 7 police officers outside your local shop for being in the wrong place? No, for being in the right place at the wrong time. I was in the right place at the wrong time, and I had to fight 7 fucking police officers to save my fucking life. I could have died outside my local shop in front of my dog. Like, this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. This is some absolute fucking bullshit. You just looking for some shit on YouTube. Real talk, uncommon. I don't think you realize it. This is why I was writing my memoirs book, calling like my life could have been a movie from from my age of 16 to 30, because the amount of interactions I've had with police officers, and 2 situations where I could have been killed, one of them where they literally took the piss out of man, a 4th one where I felt like they were trying to kidnap man. I've had situations, bro, situations. 7 police officers for going to buy a Dragon Stout and a box of cigarettes and walking my dog, and then someone got stabbed around the area, and I happened to be in the right place at the wrong time, and because I know my shit, they weren't having it. They weren't having it, and I'm fighting 7 of these motherfuckers for 10-15 minutes. This is some bullshit. And then they lifted man up, put man in the van, drove man off, and left my dog chained to the lamppost outside the shop. I was lucky my boy was there at the time. My boy was there at the time, and he called my mumsy, and my mumsy come and got my dog. Otherwise, someone was about ready to steal my dog, because my dog was mad friendly. Like, my Rottweiler, he was mad friendly. Some bullshit. I had another situation when he was a puppy, and I got pulled up on at like midnight by like 4 plainclothes police officers, just pulled up out of nowhere saying, yeah mate, we're checking you out for you, see if you got a knife. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. This is why whenever I have interactions with the police, I always end up fighting, because I don't like these motherfuckers. I always end up fighting them. Always end up fighting them. I do not like police. This is why when I see all of these videos of police shooting and killing bare black men and black women and black children, even white people as well, because some of the videos that I've seen, because there was that other video of the young white fella, man, in the hotel. Bro, that shit killed me, you know. That shit killed me. And I'm reading the comments on Facebook for this shit, and as you can imagine, people are justifying why this gun crazy police officer was well within his rights to blaze down this man in the hotel hallway. Like, this is the world and the people we live with, people. Like, this is the world we fucking live in. What a go on for the world, people. This is the end. I still owe you lot that video, you know. I still owe you guys that video. Yeah, never like the feds, man. Trust me, never like the feds, man. I don't like them cunts, man. And it's just like, from that situation I had, I'm just like, that's why it's just like, I know for a fact, it's just like, I don't want to be in the can in it. Like, I don't want to go to prison, because the shit, the treatment that I had to go through just from going into the cell. Like, I don't want to be fucking, I don't want to be treated and made to feel less of a man than how they treated man in there. Like, it's not good. It's not good. Cause they make you feel like less of a man the way they treat you when they bring you in, man. Like, some bullshit. Some bullshit. Absolute bullshit. So many men get arrested for weed and shit, and it's like, people are now opening up weed stores and shit and getting paid millions from this shit. Like, look, the feds were created as slave patrols. That's what the feds began as, slave patrol. Look, man, they're pricks. Because the one thing about that situation as well, when I was fighting those 7 police officers, yeah, they tried to take me to court. for assaulting a police officer. They took me to court for assaulting a police officer, yeah? Hear the joke. Hear the fucking joke. CCTV saw the whole shit. There was a CCTV camera literally opposite. Watched the whole fucking thing. And I watched the video. Bruh. When the judge saw this video in the court, I always remember the judge's face and all of the police officers' face standing right behind the judge watching it. Because in their 7 statements, I've got the 7 statements to this day. All in their 7 statements, it's all the same bullshit of how I kicked off, started attacking them, blah, 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 blah. When the judge saw the video and the police officers, they're just like... And the judge just stared at man for like 2 minutes straight. He just stared at man, didn't shake his head or anything, and I just looked at him for like 2 minutes. And he just get out. He said, get out of it. He said, get out of it. I always remember that shit, trust me. I've had some mad shit going on in my childhood, like in my teenage life. My adolescence was crazy. It could have been a movie. I'm saying you. I've got 3 books to write, man. And next year is the shit I'm getting them out. Too much to do, so little time. Yeah, but they didn't though, man. And the one thing about it, yeah, it's like I could have gone further with getting compensation for that shit and suing them. But it's like at the time I was like I was on job seekers allowance at the time, and I had just got a job at John Lewis. So it's like to have continued that, I would have had to have paid the lawyer hella dough. I ain't got that hella dough. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got that hella dough. And I know how long that shit would have taken. Trust me. But from since then, yeah, man, me and the feds, we fight, man. And I don't care. That's literally the only people I'm trying to fight today. I ain't trying to fight anyone else. Or if anybody literally pushes man over the edge, then yeah, you've got me. But other than that, I'm only trying to fight feds if they push man to that point. Real talk. Look, everything and everyone and everywhere oversteps their oversteps the Human Rights Act and the fucking Health and Safety Act. Because even my job to this day, like my job oversteps the Health and Safety Act, and I don't know how they get away with this shit. I don't know how they get away with this shit. So many places. So many fucking places. You know how many jobs I've worked in where they've just had like rats and mice running around some of the food that you people be eating, especially the cinema for one. Watch out for them popcorns, people. I don't ever get popcorn. Ever since I worked in the cinema, I don't ever really get popcorn for the cinema no more. Never. Neither the hot dogs, because I don't eat meat anymore anyway. But when I did, I stopped getting the hot dogs. Trust me. I might need to charge my phone though, you know. I'm telling you, speaking of cinema, I'm trying to duck and dodge bare news and spoilers for Star Wars right now. It is not easy. It is not easy. Yeah, man, they've been exploiting our basic rights, man. And that's the thing about it, like, and it's just like I say, we're happy to be bent over this table like the secretary, you know. We're happy to be bent over the table like a secretary. So yeah, give it to me. Give it to me. Don't worry, I'll vote for you again. Give it to me. Protest all the time. That's what we do. Protesting is our shit, you know. Protesting is our shit. When fucking when the police officers were acquitted, were let go for moving to God, what's his name? How can I forget my man's name, man? For the LA, man. What's his name again? Fuck. See what I'm saying? I'm thinking too much right now, man. Shit. How can I not remember his name, man? Shit. One of the people who helped me out, that caused the LA riots. I was beaten by the police officer, man. Fuck. Yeah, you won't see me out there either, man. You won't see me out there. Because it's like even with like the 420 thing, for instance. 420 is like a protest also, right? It's like a protest also. Although like I would have always liked to have gone to a 420 Hyde Park chill smoke session, I've always actually either been working or been sleeping, getting ready for work. So it's like I've never been able to go. But it's just like this day, this 420 day is allowed, but people are still arrested on this day anyway. So you're allowed to do this, but you're still gonna be arrested. Like, what the fuck? I don't know, man. Where I work right next to Hyde Park, cha. I see that bitch every day. I hate that area now. I hate the Christmas lights. I hate all the Christmas decorations. I hate all the Christmas nativity cheer and all of that shit. Bro, how was you forced to sign up and vote? Bro, do you know how many letters I got? Timmy, do you know how many letters I've got? Do you know how many letters I've got that was telling man I have to sign up? I still didn't sign up to vote. I am not signing up. The way the government sees it right now, other than them taking tax from me, I've basically fallen off the face of the earth. Why am I signing up to vote for? I got bare of those letters. Bare of those letters. I'm not doing it. I am not being forced to sign up for any of this shit. Like, that just basically shows you have no rights. Like, sign up for this shit or pay. Sign up for it or pay. Like, fuck that. I remember I had a park ranger that was trying to charge me £80 because my dog shitted right in front of him. I said, fuck that. I said, fuck that. That's perfect for the soil right now. That's perfect for the soil right now. That dog shit right there. No, I didn't get a fine. No, I didn't get a fine. That's what they tried to do, because they know that some people will just be like, oh shit, they're gonna fine me. Oh, I might as well do it. Like, fuck that. I didn't get no fine. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I am not about that life. Can't force me to do anything. You can't force me to vote. Exactly. You cannot force me to vote. Pointless voting. All of that shit. Yeah. There was actually, they send you little postcard shits, man, telling you that you got this many days to sign up or register to vote, or you could be liable for blah 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 blah. Motherfucker, get out of here, man. Cha, ain't got time for that shit. I want a letter of importance. I want a letter that's like, Mister, you've just won 10 million. Call this number. What? That's what I want. Don't give me no damn letter telling me register to vote. Fuck, I give a fuck about voting for. People that voted for Jeremy Corbyn, they were so adamant he was gonna win, and if he didn't win, after when he didn't win, they would say, oh, don't worry, he'll be in there by October. We're in December. He's still not in there. We still ain't sorted out Brexit yet. Well, go on, people. This is what I'm saying. It's all bullshit. And Jeremy Corbyn has gone quiet. He's gone quiet. I understand you're not the Prime Minister, but you can still do some shit. It's gonna be a fight if you don't open your curtains. That's some funny shit. Because you know the matter is, I could see some shit like that. Like, there'll be a fine for like having your lights on in the daytime. They're like, we're gonna fine you for having your lights on in the daytime. Huh? There's a fine. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna fine you. Bro, that's fucked up. Like, my room's dark. I don't get no sunlight. I've got to switch on the light in the daytime. Like, the sun's over there. It's over that way. I live in a tower block. Or, you know, I might live over somewhere there. I might live around a bunch of trees. TVs have been watching us. Don't you know? They've been watching us. They've been watching us. They've been watching us, man. Even our smartphones. Bro said that. They said that as well, man. What the fuck? Where you come up with that shit uncommon? Look, man. Even our smartphones, smartphone cameras, smartphone microphones. You know, they even say it. Like when we download it, and in the terms and conditions, or like what this app is gonna be able to access on your phone, like, you know. Like if you have an iPhone, you gotta actually go into your settings and switch that shit off. Like, you know. From when Mark Zuckerberg covers the camera on his laptop and phone, you should do it too. But like I say, we're all out here anyway. You know what? Because with this remember when I was talking about how many videos ago I was talking about the facial recognition on Snapchat filters, alright? The facial recognition, that people love to just use these filters and they're getting your facial recognition and shit. So, they're bringing out like these other little filters where people can put like the face of, there was this video of someone had the face of Jay-Z on and they were spitting Jay-Z bars. I'm just like, there's your facial recognition proof right there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can swap your face for somebody else's. Face off. Face off. Facial recognition. But I'm talking shit though, innit? Like, I'm just being extra. I'm being extra. Don't watch me. I'm just hype. Yeah, you can't, man. Can't do any of that shit. Can't do any of that shit. And it's mad. So I'm just like, it's too much going on in the world, people, man. It's like, that's what it is. It's too much going on in the world. Gotta burn the bitch down, man, and get high while doing it. Or let's just wait for the zombie apocalypse and we link up. That's what we have to do, man. Watch it tumble. Watch it all crumble down, man. Like Fonte says in that song, man. Everything is falling down. I'd say a Dragon Stout. I'd say a Dragon Stout or a Magnum. I like Dragon Stout. Trust me. But it's mad though, man. Absolutely mad. What? Nah, Uncommon, you gotta unsubscribe, bro. You gotta unsubscribe. You gotta unsubscribe. You gotta do it, man. You gotta do it, bro. Real talk. Trust me. Dragon is the shit, bro. A Dragon Stat with a spliff on Saturday night watching Match of the Day, bro. That's the shit. Bro, I just heard about on the news just now about a 2-year-old dead too. What? I feel you though. What type of cider, bro? What type of cider? Yeah, you see, exactly. You got games, mobile games. That's why I deleted my Sim City. I love Sim City. My city was banging, banging. But I deleted that shit because I just realized that they were looking for my microphone and my mic, like my microphone, my camera, my contacts. What do you need my contacts for? Copperberg, yeah, I feel that. AVFC, what's that, Polaris? Trust me, man. It's like a mad thing, but oh, Aston Villa, man, like Terry Aston. I'm Spurs, man. You see this shit right there, right there. White Hart Lane. I'm not really into football like I used to be, though. I still follow my team, but I'm not really into it like I used to be. Like I say, man, I'm just disinterested in a lot of things, man, other than weed and my family when they don't piss me off. Yeah, LCFC. Leicester City. Liverpool. Yeah, my big bro's Liverpool, man. I'm just like, bro, how you gonna be a Liverpool fan? You ain't never been Liverpool, man. You ain't never been Liverpool, kid. But tomorrow's a big game, though. Man City, man. Used to hate on it match day. Why are you gonna hate on it for Western? Come on, man. Don't hate. Appreciate. Like, trust me. But Liverpool though, they've been deadly this season, but like I don't know, man. Sometimes they just been so, man. Like I've had to just kind of grill my brother sometimes, but I'm like, what go on for your team, bro, man? He's like, I know, man. I know, man. Bruh, don't even tell me nothing. Oh, hooligan behavior. Look, hooligan behavior comes with the territory with football, man. You know what? You know what? You know what you gotta watch? You gotta watch Rise of the Foot Soldiers. That is a fucking movie. Rise of the Foot Soldiers and Football Factory. G movies. The 50s. I feel you, bro. I feel you, Timmy. I feel you, Timmy. Which one uncommon? Because I feel all of them are greasy, but Rise of the Foot Soldiers, out of all of them, they're my top ones, man. That's my top. That's my top. Rise of the Foot Soldiers, man. Because that's true story shit as well. Like, you know, the Rettendon murder, the Essex Rettendon murder, the Range Rover murder. That's the shit. Yeah, Rise of the. Come on, G. Trust me. That's the shit, man. That beef they had at the Arsenal thing, at the Arsenal station. Ooh, man got axed in the head, bro. Man, that's some G shit, man. It's awesome, bro. But hooliganism, that's always been in football. Trust me, I've seen it myself with my live eyes when I was a kid as well, man. Trust me. When you grow up in London, you see some shit. Especially when you grow up in the urban, quote unquote, urban parts of London. True meaning of splitting wigs. Trust me. Yeah, man. I love movies, man. I'm a movies man. I don't watch TV, man. I'm a movies man. Come on, Ray Ray. Like I said, man, Stratford looks like Manhattan. It looks like Manhattan, New York. Times Square. I love them true movies and shit, man. Trust me. I like all type of movies, though. I'm gonna be honest, though. I like all movies. I like black and white movies as well, like, you know. I need a holiday. I need too many holidays. I need too many holidays. Trying to go to Amsterdam next year though, like in like the beginning of next year with like my older brother and my older sister and a couple cousins. Go to Amsterdam again for a couple days, and then I want to go to Canada next year as well, man. I want to go Canada next year, and I want to get to Greece and Spain. Jamaica, Jamaica. The Caribbean can wait for me, man. I've been to the Caribbean once already. I went back to Montserrat. I went to Montserrat when I was like 5, 6 years old. I still remember loads of that as well, man. But Caribbean can wait for me, man. Because I feel like when I go to the Caribbean, I'm going to settle out there. I don't think I'll come back. I think I'll settle out there. Trust me. So I know the Caribbean can wait, but Canada, I want to go Canada. I want to go China. I want to go Thailand. I want to go Vietnam. I want to go to like certain countries in Africa as well. See most of Europe, bits of South Africa. I want to go to Machu Picchu, Alaska. Go and see the Northern Lights. Philippines, Malaysia. Yeah, I want to go Ghana most definitely. I definitely want to go Ghana. Most definitely. Ghana, Nigeria, Zimbabwe. I want to see Ethiopia as well. Definitely Egypt. You know, Sahara. See, I want to go North America, yeah. But I'm scared as fuck that I'll pull out my phone to take a picture and get shot in the back. That's what it is. Because it's like, when I go to places, yeah, it's like I already have this feel within me that it's like when I go to these different countries, I'm not going to be a tourist. Like, so I'm going to go to all of these different parts. I'll even be ending up in some of the hood parts of some of these places. If I go New York, I may end up in Queensbridge hoods or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the Bronx, you know, them way there. If I go to LA, I want to see Compton and them parts there. Like, you know, I'm not trying to be a tourist or anything like that, but I don't want to get shot by these crazy motherfucking police. Because I'm, like I said, I don't like police. So I'm gonna have attitude, and they're just gonna just. I don't want my mumsy and pops to get that cool. You know what I'm saying? But I really do want to go North America though. Trust me, I really do. I want to see that. Like I said, LA, New York. I want to see Boston. I got family in Boston, Florida. You know, Colorado and shit. I want to go to a lot of those places where weed is legal. You know, I'm trying to get high as a motherfucker. But Canada, top of my list. Canada is definitely the top of my list. I want to go on snowboarding holidays. I want to go snowboarding because I used to be a skateboarder back in the day. Not a big boy skateboarder, but I was decent with my skateboarding. I want to go with the ancient stuff, so man, trust me. That's why I say South America. The Mayans, Aztecs, trust me. Mexico. Yeah, used to be a skater boy. I'm a nerd. I'm a geek. I'm a nerd, I'm a geek. I just know gangsters and thugs. And I have rage. But I've always been a nerd and a geek, man. Trust me. Skater boy. Rollerblader. No, I've never been France, but I do want to go France, bro. Trust me, I do want to go France. I want to go France, Nice, you know, Bordeaux, obviously Paris. Because I want to see those the catacombs of Paris, bro. Trust me. No, like, what's he saying there, Timmy? What part of France did you go? Oh, your other half is yeah. Because I got into skateboarding, yeah, through the Tony Hawk's games on PlayStation. I was an absolute G. I was a god at that game. Nobody could stop me. And I got into skateboarding from there. The one thing that I used to find hard was grinding. Yeah, the first and second Tony Hawks, the second and the third one on PlayStation 2. Look, man, these kids don't know. These kids today don't know. They will never know. Trust me. Paris 2 years ago, yeah. The hotel was but that's the shit though, bro. That's the shit. That's living. You see, it was a good hotel though, right? Trust me, man. That's what it's about, man. It's not about like going on these holidays and trying to stay in like the most expensive royalty type hotels. I'm trying to live like the I'm trying to live like the locals, man. You know, I'm trying to live like the locals. I'm trying to immerse myself in that shit. But I really want to go Paris, man. I'm telling you. I have to take that one picture right underneath the Eiffel, man. You know, I need to see Notre Dame. Yeah, I played the Matt Hoffman game. I played the Matt Hoffman, and I used to like the what was there was a quad biking game, man. I used to like the quad biking games because they were sick too, and the tricky SSX. Jeez. I feel you, Ray. I feel you. Expensive out there, of course. I feel you, because it's like the first time when I went Amsterdam. First time I went Amsterdam by myself, I stayed at the Citizen M Hotel. Citizen M Hotel. God damn it, this hotel was off the fucking chain. This hotel was off the fucking chain. I got a free pint of Heineken, and obviously anybody who knows it's the Dutch that make Heineken. Peng, but the room they had a glass circle cubicle for the shower, and it was like a big rain power shower. It was crazy, and they had a glass cubicle for the toilet as well. Yeah, but the bed was like a square, literally a square king size, queen size bed with a big boy TV right down there, and an iPad to control the lights, the color of the lights, the dim of the lights, the blinds, and the TV. It was off the fucking chain. It was gangster, and I paid like £120 for 2 nights. Yeah, £120 for 2 nights. It was awesome. Only thing I couldn't do was smoking there, but I didn't even give a fuck. Lee, what's going on, bro? Oh, is that Mrs. Oh, sorry. My bad. What's going on? Yeah, you gotta treat yourself. I feel you. You gotta treat yourself. But you know what it is, yeah? It's like when it comes to Dubai. Like, I want to go to Dubai, but there's too many restrictions on Dubai as well, man. So it's like, no, I did that, man. Oh wait, let me plug in my charger, because I like this chill right now. So calm. Yeah, no drinking, no smoking. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do this every Friday. I'm gonna try to do the live shows every Friday, the live chill sessions every Friday. But I might miss out next Friday because I gotta go and watch Star Wars. I'm sorry, peeps. I have to go and watch Star Wars. I'm a Star Wars nuts. So I won't be here next Friday. I apologize. Just letting you know now. A rant radio retreat. Yo, was too headstrong. Yeah, well, yeah, we are ignorant. We are ignorant. Can't lie. We are ignorant. We are ignorant. You see what it is, yeah? Like I said, I keep shit true in it. Like, I know we're ignorant. We got low self-esteem at times, like, you know. So, but we still got game. We still got game. We're still charming. We're still lovable. Trust me. And I still can't believe people love the chats anyway, man. I still can't believe this shit. Thanks, Lee. One love. I won't stop anyway. Like I say, man. Some radio station needs to give me a night spot, man, so I can just talk some shit and allow me to swear. You know. But then again, yeah, you know what the mad thing is? Like, I'll be getting mad dodgy phone calls on my phone, like, you know. But that's one thing about me, because I don't answer phone numbers that don't have a name. So it's like I could have been getting a call from some of these motherfuckers. I could have been, but I don't answer. So if you're gonna call my phone and I don't have you in my shit, like I don't have you in my contact list, you better send me a voicemail or a message. Like real talk. Be like, yo, it's this person. Answer the phone. Real talk, because I won't answer. If there's no name, I won't answer. I'm one of those people. I'm an introvert. Well, that's all you can do. You can only speak the truth, man. I don't see what else you can really talk about in this world today. I don't want to speak about gossip. I don't want to speak small generic talk shit. You know, like come on. Like what else is there to really talk about? Like just because I'm on this truth shit, don't mean I don't know how to have fun. Like you know, but my idea of fun is completely different from other people's. You know, like I want to go paintballing and shit. I remember the one time I went paintballing, shot my sister in the gut. That was the first shot I did. I'm like, nah, gotta get my sister. And who do I see creeping? Pop! Right in the gut. I saw it. I was like, yes. And then me and my nephew, my little nephew, where I was just like, Darnell, cover me. And the second he covered me, he got shot in the face. I was like, bro, come on, man. Where's your Spartan soldier ability, cuz? You know what I mean? But I was gassed though, man. Last time I had like a good bit of fun as well when it was like I went on a little, just like a little chill session with my homie, like one of my homegirls, and we just fed squirrels in the park. I ain't never done that shit before. Fed squirrels in the park. But that shit was gangster. I loved it. I like that type of shit. I like simplicity, you know. Those are my idea of fun. Hiking up a big boy mountain. It is relaxing, I'm telling you. It's relaxing, man. You saw my sister? Did you know me like that? You know me like that? Lee. Yeah, trust me, man. A lot of the time, that's all I kind of look for, man. Real talk uncommon, man. Oh, you went to school with my bro. Which one? My older or my younger? Because I got 3 brothers. Oh, my aunt. Your aunt knows my family's big. My family's big. My older bro. Yeah. D&K. Shit. That's old school, man. Big family. Yeah, I feel you. So you know Robin, you know Robin Travis as well, then yeah. I feel you. But it's crazy because it's like even when it's like when I kind of find it like uncommon is like from E15 as well. I was like, what damn? I swear, Timmy, you're like from. I swear, Timmy, you're in Hackney as well, isn't it? And Carol, you're East London as well. So I think like somewhere South London, some shit like that. But it's crazy though, like no. It's like I got people watching my videos from everywhere, like so. I was kind of baffed about it. Yeah, Woolwich, like I was baffed about that. I was like, I got people everywhere watching my videos. So I was like, well, shit. All right, cool. You know. And it's like some of the videos that are done, like I got subscribers from that, like the Jay-Z 444 video that I did. That one like got people kind of like, wow, like, all right, cool. Let me watch your videos more. The Skepta video, all right, cool. Let me watch your videos more. You know, some of the terrorist videos, all right, cool. Let me watch a video more. You know. But I'm just real, man. I haven't got time to sugarcoat, man. Like, trust me, I'm not a baker, man. I don't make donuts, and I don't sugarcoat shit. I don't beat around the bush like a peeping tom. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to fake this shit, like you know. You came from the Skepta vid. I feel you, bro. It was the Skepta vid that had people in Westfield just like, oh, no, bro. I looked at that shit now. That shit's almost at 5,000 views. So I was like, whoa. That's Love Carol. Even certain times I might watch some of my videos as well. Just like, what the fuck was I talking about in that video? Like, you know. Yeah, man. Robin Travis, man. He's an absolute inspiration for book writing right now as well. And he's a super G. He's like one of my older brothers, good friends as well, man. You know. And I like what he's doing for the kids right now as well, man. Robin Travis, man, and his 2 books. Come on, man. Thanks, Lee, man. That's all you can do, man. That's all you can do. Spread the truth. Even though I don't spread enough of the truth, the way I see it, like the way I do it, the way I see some other YouTubers spread truth as well, like some of the YouTubers who I'm subscribed to anyway, like, you know, they spread real truth and shit, like they go real deep into this shit. But it's just like I just spit what I just feel and what I see and what I observe, man. It's just me, you know. Yeah. When am I gonna write my truth? Why would I write the truth though? That's the thing. The only thing I'm trying to write right now are my 3 books and lyrics. I'm trying to write my 3 books and lyrics. That's it. I get to the root of everything. But that's all it is though, because it's like sometimes you just gotta see things from a different perspective, you know? Like, don't just see it as like how the news may give it to you or something. You gotta see it from a different perspective, because sometimes you gotta see shit differently, and then you might just be like, that was right in my face, like, you know? So it's like with some of these terrorist things, like, and some of these so-called people who were killed or who may have been killed or who possibly were killed, where are the names of these people? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? If these so many people were killed, where are the names of these people? Like, we should be mourning these people then, right? You know? Or are they just collateral damage? I feel you, Uncommon, but certain times you gotta keep your eye on it as well, though. You know, you gotta keep your eye on what they're putting at it. Bro, see, Timmy, man, that's all I gotta do, man. Like, that's what I'm happy to be here, man. I'm happy to just be here and do that, man. You know, I'm just happy to just be here and help people see this shit, man. Trust me, because it's in our face half of the time, or most of the time, it's in our face, you know. And it's like they know how complacent we've become now, so they put it in our face, you know. When I don't rant, because sometimes I just don't feel like it, you know. Like, I do enough ranting at work. Like, I'm still trying to wait for just one day when I can turn up to slavery, to the plantation, and I just don't rant or complain about anything for a whole 8-hour shift, you know. But only when I see some shit that I really dislike. Yeah, numerology. I need to get into numerology, you know, and astrology, astronomy, astronomy. Shit. Gotta get into all of that shit, man. But it's just like it's like we think we've got a lot of time. That's what it is. We think we've got a lot of time, but I'm always of the mind. It's just like we don't know how much time we've got, you know. And like some of the people that I talk to and I do speak to them, they always kind of get upset with me when I say things like or when they say things like, oh, I'll chat to you later, and then I'll say things like, that's if I don't get hit by a bus or some shit like that, you know. And they get upset when I say that. And I'm just like, sometimes you gotta be real. Like, you don't know what could possibly happen. Like, we don't know how much time we have. So even when people say like you only live once and whatever else have you, it's like, well, I fucking knew that already. Like, but if that's the case, then live. You know what I'm saying? Live. Let's fuck right now. Like, why can't we just fuck right now? But you gotta see it like that though, man. That's what it is, man. You know, because it's like When I'm on the bus, yeah, when I'm on the bus going to and from work, do you know how many times I've seen people at the bus stop who could have got their face whacked because they were looking at their phone, or they were about to cross the road and they were just like, shh. I've had it a couple times too, where it's like I was looking at my phone and it, shh, and then my hair blew it all over the place. It was from then I thought to myself, I'm not looking at my phone again when I walk down the road. I'm not looking at it again. Trust me, because anything can fucking happen. You don't know what could happen. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what could happen. You don't know what crazy motherfucker could just look at you one day and then just dash acid in your face or some shit like that. You know? You don't know, because that's the way the world's going on right now. You don't know who can just run up on you out of nowhere and just because they don't like your face and they want to stab you up. Like, you don't know what could happen. You know? You don't know if police might just roll up on you and then jump on you and then you suffocate to death while you're on your front and then you got 7 police. So, like, you don't know what could happen. You don't know. I could have died in my school. I got a scar right there on my head. I got a scar right there, like right there. And it's like when this happened, I went to the hospital a couple of days after, because obviously after it happened I went to my nan's. You know how like old school Caribbean nans are, they deal with this shit holistically, like, you know what I'm saying. So I went to the doctors after, the hospital after. They told me, man, if it was like about a couple centimeters lower, that would have been my temple. I would have been dead. I could have died in my school just from trying to get a football back from some elder bullies, like, you know what I'm saying. Bro, what the fuck? You got hit by a car? Like, you see what I'm saying? Congratulations, Lee. But bro, you see what I'm saying? Like, when I was in year 7, yeah, I've never told anybody this. So you lot are even lucky to hear this shit right now. The only people who know about this are my parents. When I was in year 7, yeah, I was waiting for the bus. I was waiting for the bus to take me back home. And as a year 7, you're just nonchalant, you're complacent. I'm bouncing the ball, waiting for the bus. The ball hits the curb of the pavement, bounces in the road. I go chasing it. I almost got knocked over. This big, crazy African man come running out the car, shouting, screaming. Blah! Slapped me across my face. I was in year 7. Blah! Slapped me across my face. Yeah. You don't know what could happen, people. Trust me. You really don't know. So you just gotta live, man. Gotta live. Or you went for a zebra crossing on, damn, see what I'm saying? You know how many times like certain people just kind of just cross across a zebra crossing because they feel like they like you do have that authority to just cross a zebra crossing, because cars should be slowing down anyway, whether there's people there or not. You should be slowing down when you come to a zebra crossing. Even I know that. I don't have a car, but I drive. I used to drive, you know what I'm saying? But I know that. But even when I get to a zebra crossing, I even stop there and I'll wait for a motherfucker to pull his car up before I cross, and then I'll be like, cool. I'm not crossing like that, because there's crazy drivers out here. You don't know who could be on their phone on a Snapchat. You know what I'm trying to say? Trying to Snapchat, and then bang, you get hit. Come on, man. Damn, bro. See what I'm saying, man? And I've been in like one car crash as well. One car crash when I was a kid in my uncle's one of like his Toyota Porsches, like years ago, man. Some dickhead guy pulls out of a parking spot and then bang. Crazy, man. Damn, I feel it though. Trust me, because I'd be like that as well, fam. I'd be like that if I accidentally hit someone as well. Like, trust me, I'd be like that as well, man. Hope we got better from that though, bro. Trust me. Hope we got better from that, man. What's Discord? What's Discord? I gotta find some way to stand my phone up, man, and because I can't rotate my phone and have it charged, and the fucking charge thing is on the underneath. But I gotta figure out some way to. Oh, chat, no. It's too many apps, bro, man. It's too many apps, man. I ain't got time for all of these things, really. I'm gonna be honest to you, bro, man. It's too many apps. Bro, you see that uncommon? Like, you see how crazy the world is? Like, you cross paths with this person, like, later on, like. But yeah, man, it's too many apps, Polaris, bro. It's too many apps, man. Like, I'm trying to stay quiet, man, you know? I don't want to be seen by any of these motherfuckers right now, man. Trust me. All of these apps. Because I was thinking of doing a Twitch as well, like, but I was just like, nah, fuck that. I'm not doing a Twitch. Because although, like, I play computer every now and again, I'm not hard at the computer like that, you know what I'm saying? Damn. Shit, Timmy, bro. My thing. You try to report me to the feds, you know? Well, my name on Snapchat is Mr. Unaboriginal. You're gonna have to I got it in a couple of my other videos, but I can spell it out. It's MRUNAVERIGINAL. Mr. Unaboriginal. I come up with words, man. I come up with words. That's what I do. Shit. If certain slang words can make it into the dictionary, I can come up with my own words. Real talk. Yeah, man, take a look at your day before you get in your car, because it's like even when it rains, when it was snowing, when it was icy and shit, because it's like one thing I hate as well, like, because I like bus journeys. I like bus journeys, long bus journeys, and I can put in my headphone and shit. But one thing I hate about being on a bus journey is when it's pissing down with rain and bus drivers want to breeze down the fucking road. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. That's the only time bus drivers ever want to really fly down the road, when it's raining. But when it's a dry, chilled weather, they want to be moving slow, stopping at every bus stop for no fucking reason. Are you a dickhead? Are you a dickhead? For real, man. Whoa. Yeah, but I feel that though, like, you know, because it's like you're putting a danger to not just yourself, but you're making a danger for everybody else, man. You know, so it's like I feel that, you know, I can feel that. Like I said, like the time when I went to Amsterdam, like Amsterdam was so fucking chilled. It's so fucking chilled, but there's so many police all over the place, but it's still so fucking chilled. Still so fucking chilled. I think that's like the only time I've ever actually spoken to police officers in a decent manner, and they gave me help. Hey, look, Stratford is fuck. I'm surprised there hasn't been a pile in like right outside that Stratford Centre where the bus stops are and all of that shit. I'm surprised there hasn't been a pile up. I'm surprised there hasn't been a pile up in all of these years. Trust me. Yeah, I heard police are chilled in Spain as well, man. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's just like countries where where they have this superiority complex, where it's just like we have this tea and crumpets sort of expressing or expounding on every single syllable and shit. Like, we believe. I don't even. That's what it's like for me, man. It's like, I fucking hate that shit, man. I fucking hate it. I know it's not all about London, yo. Trust me, but traveling is not. You know what it is? Traveling is easy, but it's like you gotta be able to. You gotta be able to fight that fear of making that step to just be like, you know what? I don't give a fuck if I may not be able to find work, or may not be able to have money, or may not be able to stay in a hotel or anything while I'm traveling, but I'm gonna fucking do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fucking travel. You know, if I have to sleep out in a big grassy field underneath the stars, I'ma do that shit. And I'ma fall in love while I do that shit too. You know? It's just it's fighting that fear, man, you know. It's fighting that fear, man. Come on, bro. Every like most of the like, these so-called Europeans are just like they're part of the British Empire, man. Like, you know, it's just like they took over the world, man. Colonialism, man. Like, the British Empire done this shit. Trading company, man. You know, like, you've been doing this shit. It's fucked, but face the fear. Face the fucking fear. That's why I'm just like. That's why I'm on doing some crazy shit that black people normally wouldn't be on. Like, you know, like I want to go parachuting as much as heights. It's not heights that scares me. It's the fear of falling that scares me. You know, it's the fear of falling that scares me, not heights. So it's like I want to do parachuting. I want to go abseiling. I want to be able to wear a fucking flight suit and fly. Are you fucking mad? I want to wear a flight suit and fly, cuz. Bro, you see, if I ever done that shit, yeah, I'd actually be singing the Superman song in my head, the Man of Steel flight song in my head. Real talk. Yeah, man, off the wall shenanigans, yo. Trust me, nothing to lose, man. Nothing to lose, man. Trust me. No, do your thing, Lee. Trust me, do your thing. I got mine coming next month, boy. I got mine coming next month. Yeah, the Man of Steel flight song, the flight soundtrack, because I'm one of those people, yeah, I love listening to movie soundtracks, innit? Like, I love listening to movie soundtracks. And that's one thing I love about movies, because that's one thing people don't realize. People don't realize sometimes it's the soundtracks that makes a scene for you, you know what I'm saying? So, the Man of Steel scene, where he finally learns how to fly, bro, if I ever learn how to fly, I'm singing that song in my head, or out loud. Breezing through the clouds and I'm singing that song out loud. Trust me. I'm singing that out loud. Look, some movie soundtracks, yeah, I'll give you some examples. Like the fucking Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 2. The Courtyard Apocalypse and the soundtrack that goes with it. That makes a scene. The Superman Man of Steel flight. Soundtrack and the scene. That makes a scene. Pirates of the Caribbean World's End. The Black Pearl versus the Flying Dutchman around the Maelstrom. That makes a scene. Trust me. There is some soundtracks that make a motherfucking scene and make a motherfucking movie. Because I can guarantee you, most of you women wouldn't have cried during Titanic when Rose let Jack go if that soundtrack wasn't playing. You wouldn't have cried. I wouldn't have shed a tear. Real talk. You wouldn't have cried, bro. Wait. You know what's a soundtrack as well, yeah? I like listening to that movie, the movie One Day, with I think it was Rachel Portman. I think the person that made the soundtrack was Rachel Portman. But One Day, that's a soundtrack as well, you know. I just like listening to it. And the soundtrack for The Driver, or was it Driver? That real human being. That's a fucking song, you know. I like that shit. I like listening to soundtracks, classicals, symphonies. Sometimes, man, I like that shit, man. It's good, like, you know. It winds you down at times. You know? It's calm. It's calm. Jack would have been another dead. Look, I love those Pirates of the Caribbean movies, man. Trust me. Man, I like them, man. It's the soundtracks to it, man. That's what it is. It's the soundtracks and Captain Barbosa, my fucking G, Captain Barbosa. Come on, Uncle, man. Like, even my pop certain times, like, when we start talking about movies and shit, then we get into that, but we always talk about Barbosa, man. Trust me. Like, trust. That's why I used to like working in the cinema sometimes, though, because we used to get to watch the movies 2 days before they come out. So I remember I watched like the Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, and I was laughing through that shit, man. I was just like, Barbosa was a G, bro. And I like it when him and Jack work together, like, you know. It's cold, it's cold, it's cold. Yeah, trust me. Like, you see what I'm saying? You wouldn't have felt it, man. Right? You wouldn't feel some of these scenes, like, you know, you wouldn't feel some of these scenes if it wasn't for the soundtrack. I'm telling you that. This is why, like, I love the fucking Lord of the Rings trilogy, the first Lord of the Rings trilogy, because some of the soundtracks, especially to the battle scenes, because I love battle scenes in movies, like, especially when you're fighting for survival, when you're fighting for what's right, for when you're fighting for justice. Like, that shit turns me on. When, like, fucking, when when Rohan turns up, oh my days, when Rohan turns up Gondo, ooh, guys, it's the shit, man. Helm's Deep, all of that. Yeah, man, the cinemas, like, it's calm working at the cinemas, but they don't treat you right and they don't pay you enough in there, especially for what cinemas make, you know, like, especially for what cinemas make, you don't make enough. Now, Lord of the Rings is the shit, man. Lord of the Rings is the absolute shit. Do not sleep on that film, man. Because it's like, even with like my older sister's never been into them type of movies. But I remember years ago, we sat down and we watched like the first one, and she was just like, that was pretty fucking deep. Let's watch the second one, third one. Look, I'm telling you, like, I'm a movies man. I love these movies, man. I'm showing you, I like these type of movies. I remember it's like when we went to go and watch Peter Jackson's King Kong. We went to the cinemas to watch this, and it's like, it was almost a packed cinema. And after that little dinosaur stampede scene, everybody got up and clapped. Even I did, because this movie was G. It was absolute G. After when King Kong versus the three T-Rexes type things, everybody got up and clapped. That was some G shit. G shit. Like, I like those type of movies, man. I'm showing you. There are some trilogies that are some awesome fucking trilogies, man. I'm showing you. Awesome trilogies. Like, real talk. Even some of these Marvel films, like, you know, it's like, I got goosebumps watching the fucking Avengers Infinity War trailer. Like, I got goosebumps watching the Star Wars trailer. Like, the soundtrack's kill, man. What? What Genesis Cinema? Because I need one of them type of cinemas where it's like, it's almost like a bed type shit. But real talk, I'm trying to get cozy and watch a 3 hour movie, yo. I like horror films, but horror films aren't what they used to be, man. They're not what they used to be. It's like one of the good horror films I watched. It was like a black and white horror movie. It was, I think it's called Night of the Demon. Night of the Demon. It's like a horror movie. It's like where you know, the movie Drag Me to Hell basically kind of got like the plot from it basically. But Night of the Demon, black and white movie. It's a decent film. Rosemary's Baby, crazy. Freddy Krueger was old school shit, you know. First Candyman. Fucking yeah, man. Like, horror movies aren't what they used to be, man. Now it's just a bunch of gore and shit, a bunch of blood splattering and shit like that, you know. Another movie I liked though was Cabin in the Woods. I like the plot twist for that shit. And um, what's what's that movie with Joaquin Phoenix? No, not Joaquin Phoenix. What's that movie where it's like you got those people living like in like a sort of like a olden day village place in like these in like the woods, and then you got these type of monster things that live in the woods, yeah, and then you had this blind woman who they had to send out to go and get medicine for someone, and then when she went out, got out through the woods and shit, she come to find out that they're living in the year 2000 whatever in the present time, but in this forest thing they're trying to keep it old school. Yeah, Night of the Demon is the shit, yo, trust me. Night of the Demon is the shit. But I can't remember the name of that movie, man, but it's got Joaquin Phoenix in it. I can't remember the name of it though. But I like Night of the Demon. Drag Me to Hell was a good one. The first Scream movie, that's like a nice, decent horror movie type thing, type crime type, you know. I like the first Scream. Bro, Evil Dead, come on. Whew. Jeez. Look, man, Cabin in the Woods, yeah, like, a lot of people didn't like that movie, but I'm like, how could you not? How could you not like Cabin in the Woods? Like, the only man who saw this shit that was going on was the man that smoked weed. That should tell you some shit. The only man that saw what was going on and who couldn't be influenced by this little smoke thing that they're putting out through the air vents was the man that smoked weed. And nobody believed him because he smokes weed. He's crazy. Yeah, man, Scream was good, man. Trust me. That's all I do. I just watch movies and I watch Dragon Ball. That's all I do. Movies and Dragon Ball. Cabin in the Woods was crazy, but it's like you gotta watch it a couple times. That's what it is. You have to watch it a couple times. It's like there was a movie that I had to watch a couple times as well to kind of get into it. Like I can't remember the film, man. Shit, I've watched a lot of trippy movies, man, where you have to watch them a few times. It's not in my head right now, though, man. Mm. But it was like some American peeps. I told you, I said like, watch this movie called Hot Fuzz, and they're like, Hot Fuzz, what's that? I'm like, just watch this movie if you want to know about English people. And they watched Hot Fuzz and they come back to me like, bro, that was like the funniest movie I've ever watched. Trust me. Oculus. What's up, bro? I haven't heard of that film. Hot Fuzz is my shit, man. I'm telling you. Hot Fuzz. Like, I'm still waiting for them to fucking play Little Rascals, man. Look, you gotta watch Hot Fuzz, Lee. You got to. And at World's End, I thought World's End was pretty cool as well. Trust me, because I like Nick Frost and my man. Can't remember his name right now, but I like those two guys. It's a good film. It's mad funny. Type of shit I'd be on. Real talk. Trust me. Can you be cheeky? Go right ahead. We all cheeky out here. One love, Polaris. Peace and love, man, for being up in here, yo. been single for 6 years. Easy. By being single for 6 years. Like, it's easy. Like, it's so easy. Do you know why I think it? Do you know why I say it's easy? Yeah? Because like I say, yeah, people are so determined today, this day and age, to just be in a relationship because they feel their life isn't complete without being in a relationship. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like so many people be in a relationship and they just go through relationship after relationship after relationship after relationship. And it's just like, when do you ever take the time to just find out what I want? And a lot of the times it's just like, I like my own time. I like my own space, you know. I don't always want to be on the phone to somebody. I don't always want to be have to contacting somebody, like, you know. And I haven't found anyone that's crazy enough to be with me, like, real talk. Because I'm a lot of work. I'm hard work, you know. Like, half of the time, like, with my opinions and views, like, I'd be considered a misogynist, even though I'm not, you know. I'm not misogynist, I'm not chauvinistic or anything like that, but I just have views, I have opinions and shit, like, you know. But it's just like, nah, man, I'm calm, like, you know, I'm calm. You say that, Carol, you say that, but that's not true. It really isn't, trust me, it really isn't. Like, because you know what it is with me as well, it's just like, I drop people out easy. Like, it's so easy to drop people out because it's just like, if you can't entertain me mentally, it's so easy to drop you out, and I can just get that from just like a little 10-minute WhatsApp conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, if I will give you, because it's like, I'm one of those people, especially I like text talk. I prefer to do text talk than speak on the phone. I hate the radiation from phone. So it's like, I prefer to do text talk. So when I'm text talking, I always give paragraphs. I don't ever give small little shits. I only give small little sentences or small little bars when I'm bantering. But I always give paragraphs and shit. And most of the time, I always just get like a LOL or a ha 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 or a okay and I drop them out. I ain't got time for that shit because I know you haven't got any sort of entertainment for me. So it's like, I see it as like, even when like, where you might catch women that we like, rah, I want a man that can hold a conversation. The way I see it is that, like, if you want a man that can hold a conversation, that to me tells me that you can't hold a conversation or you can't start one. So you need somebody to be able to get you to talking about something or to get you thinking about something. I ain't got time for that because I think all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? I think all the time. So it's just like, I'm not bothered about trying to find a relationship. Everybody's trying to find a relationship, you know. Like, why? I don't need to. If one happens to happen, then it will happen, you know. That's not to say that I haven't been stupid and let one or two go, because I have. I've let one go. I was stupid, but I wasn't ready, you know, because I know me. Like, I've had so much time in solitude to know me as a person, to know what I like and what I dislike, and I wasn't ready. Because we're men, you know what it is, because we're men, we want to hunt, we hunt, that's what we do, we hunt. So if there's a woman out there who wears less, obviously it's just like, it gives less to the imagination, but to us it's just like, well, it's the piece of meat, like, you know what I'm trying to say. It's just like, it's the same thing where it's just like, I feel like women don't want to be objectified, but they still do things where they objectify themselves anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. So it's like, we're men, we're trying to hunt. It's the same thing when it comes to cheating and things like that. It's like cheating, where men cheat, it's not personal. Like, it's not personal, we're just hunting. But I feel like with women, where women cheat, it is personal, because as guys we've done them something wrong, you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I feel you on common. Like, I don't want no Insta Barbie or anything. I don't like them women, man. Them women are a super turn off for me, man. These super Barbie type women that get 10,000 likes and shit like that. Nah, man, they are not for me, yo. They are not for me, man. I like simplicity, yo. I like the nerd dungarees look. It is. It's a man thing, man. That's what I'm just like. It's not personal. That's what it's just like I like the guy Patrice O'Neal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Patrice O'Neal, like, rest his soul. He's a legend. He had a genius view. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, with his arguments, the arguments that he had with women, they came to see his way of thinking at the end of their interviews anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know, man. Look, if you cut, look, even that, look, the whole covering up, I like that shit anyway. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't want a woman like my ex, for instance, like, because my ex at the time, she had like big titty, tig old bitties, like, you know, but I used to hate her having them out. Like, I'm just like, why have you got them out for? Like, who are you trying to attract? Like, who? Cover that shit up. But that's not me being like over, like, that's not being like chauvinistic or anything like that. That's just me being her man. Like, just cover your shit up. Like, you know what I'm saying? There are men out here who are just like, oh, they drool over that shit. Some men out here, most men out here like take old bitties. I do. Yeah, man, but that's what I'm saying. It's because of this Insta life that we have today, yo. It's because of the Insta life that we have today. So it's just making it so easy for these women to believe that they're the shit now, you know what I'm saying? So it's like even a five can think she's a dime now. You know what I'm trying to say? But look, man, my phone's not even fucking charging, even though I've got it plugged in. The battery's going down bit by bit. I'm in 6%, and I've been in there for 2 hours. It has been, it has been a fucking pleasure, people. I'm sorry, Carol. Like I said, I would like to be in it. If I had a laptop or a computer, I would be in there until 4 in the morning, or until the last person drops out. You know. But it has been a fucking pleasure. Like I say, I like these Friday chill sessions where we just wind down, we chill. You know, we're gonna do this again. Like I say, I'm not gonna be here next Friday because I have to go and watch Star Wars. So Friday after, I'll be back in here. I'll still be posting videos. I'll still be posting rants. Don't worry, I won't be missing anymore. But it has been a fucking pleasure, people. I am glad you people turned up. You could have been anywhere else, but you are here with me, and I'm happy for that shit. Like, trust me, I can't say any more than that. I don't know how I can show my how much more I can show my appreciation, you know. So peace and love, people, for turning up. I hope everybody stays blessed. Don't drink too hard. If you're going to be fucking tonight, put on a rubber. Make sure you put on a rubber. Women, tell him to put on a rubber or he gets no nookie. Alright? Make sure. And everybody just live nice, man. Live nice, enjoy. And I'll probably see you guys tomorrow, actually. I might post. Then again, I might do another live tomorrow night. Fuck it. I'll do another live tomorrow night. Alright? So come and join me again tomorrow night. We'll have another live. 10 o'clock sharp. Alright? So, people, peace and love. Uncommon, Carol, Lee, Western Goddess, everybody, Ray, everybody. It's too many people up in there. Timmy, peace and love, yo. And enjoy the night, man. I'm out of here. Peace.